Does your PS4 sound like a jet engine about to take off? Does your PS4 struggle to load up games? Is the cost of a PS5 too high for you? Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, this is getting out of hand now. Well, I might be able to help you out, because in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to clean out the inside of your PS4 system. If your console frequently makes a loud noise while you're playing, one of the reasons could be that the airflow is blocked up and the fan inside is working harder to keep the console cool. In order for this project, you're going to need a tamper-proof T8 Torx screwdriver, a standard Phillips head screwdriver. The one I have here is just a mechanical one. I have a bit that I switch out the video. And I highly recommend a can of condensed air to make the cleaning faster. But don't shake the can to prevent any ice crystals from forming inside the system. You can also use a brush, and the paper towels are optional. The main item that you're going to need is the T8 Torx screwdriver, and make sure that it has the mark with a hole in the middle. The security screws on the console have a little piece in the middle of the screw that serves as a security feature and prevents regular T8 screwdrivers from opening up the PS4. As you can see here, though the camera's blurry, the difference between a Torx T8 security screwdriver and a regular T8 screw bit is that the Torx has a hole on the end of the tip. I tried buying a security T8 bit from a local store, but I got pranked and it was a regular kind. So I recommend this page from Amazon, as it's where I got my screwdriver from. So now, we'll start by taking off the shiny plastic part of the console. All you have to do is just apply slight pressure to the left to remove the cover, then use compressed air to blow out the dust from the air vents. And feel free to give it any once-overs around the console if you see any dusty parts. Then, clear out the dust from the opposite side of the console. However, you can't take off the right side of the console, so just use the compressed air to clean out the vents. Then, slide the plastic cover back onto the console and turn around to the back side. Here, you'll see your inputs for your cables, whether your power, HDMI, or LAN cables, but more importantly, you'll come across the security screws. My console doesn't have the stickers anymore, but the console comes with security stickers that say, voided warranty if removed. According to 𝘸𝘢𝘗𝘠𝘠𝘠 van de Velde from WCCF Tech, Sony has actually updated this claim since 2018 to allow people to open up consoles. However, they are not responsible for any damage caused by the consumer. But you don't have to worry, since you won't be messing around with anything inside the system. You'll just be cleaning out the dust from the inside. Now, flip the console upside down and use the T8 security Torx screwdriver to open up the console. Then, remove the rubber foot that attaches the bottom half of the console, both on the back side and the front side. Side note, if your console keeps ejecting your disc randomly, it may be because of the front rubber piece. Over time, heat can make the rubber swell up and activate the part of the console that ejects the disc, so consider removing that piece of rubber. Next, push the cover up to expose the bottom part of the console. You can also clean out the inside of the cover, as that's bound to have some dust buildup there. To explain what you're looking at, the yellow rectangle is the console's power supply, the red rectangle is the heatsink, and the blue rectangle is where the cooling fan is located. First, we'll remove the dust from the cooling fan by either using compressed air and/or individually cleaning out the fan blades. Then, we'll focus on the power supply. There's a total of 3 silver security screws that we'll need a Torx screwdriver for, and 2 long Phillips head screws with a metal bit on either side that also keep the console in place. Additionally, there should be imprints of arrows on top of the power supply that direct you to the screws that you'll need to take out for the time being. There should also be a connector on the side of the console, which you can unplug, but it's possible to do the cleaning without disconnecting it. Now once you've taken out the power supply, use short bursts of air through the metal vents to blow out all the dust in the heatsink and through the fan. Then, use the air to remove any dust that is in the place of the power supply. As for the power supply itself, use the compressed air to blow out any dust inside there as well. Remember not to shake the can though. Now it's time to put the console back together. Keep in mind to place the power supply back on top and align it with the connectors here. As for the total amount of screws you should have taken out, you should only have 3 black T8 security screws, 3 silver internal T8 screws, and 2 Phillips head internal screws. Before you start screwing back in, make sure that the black connector on the side of the console that connects to the power supply is properly tucked back inside before you start screwing it in. Screw in the 2 long Phillips head internal screws and make sure that the metal pieces are facing inwards like how it was originally. Then follow through the 3 silver internal T8 screws. Afterwards, you can place the bottom cover back on and start screwing in the 3 external black security screws. And with that, that's all you need to do. So thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I wish you and your PS4 well. And now you can get back to your Madden games.
Let's go!